Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm your host, Pattsun, and today we're gonna be taking a look at r/relationship advice, where OP's wife made one ridiculous request. Let's begin. I am dating a married woman who seemed sweet and innocent and told me a believable story of how her husband doesn't love her or want her. I fell in love. She has filed for divorce, but I don't trust her. Posted by Reddit user Big Organization.
I've known this girl for over 4 years and have been dating her for over 3 months. She's married and filed for divorce after our relationship began. She told me that her husband had never been able to have sex with her, and that he told her he was not attracted to her and did not want to be with her anymore. I really liked her personality. She's beautiful and I fell for her quickly. After she told me about the situation with her husband, I thought to myself, how could anyone not love this sweet, innocent, and beautiful lady? We consider ourselves to be in an exclusive relationship, and she wants to get married to me when her divorce is final. She stayed with me for 3 weeks straight, but now she's been going back and forth a lot because her divorce lawyer told her she couldn't move out yet. There are a few things which have popped up which have really made her question if I can trust her. 1. She found out her husband was cheating on her, filed for divorce, and is trying to get a decent amount of money from him. In her mind, she doesn't think she's cheating with me. She said stuff like, I don't cheat, so if you don't cheat, you and I will be good. I will admit, the way she described her marriage, I didn't feel like she was cheating on a loving husband, but I do think it may still be considered cheating. 2. I saw her texting someone on her phone and saw a kiss emoji in the conversation. I told her I wanted to see the conversation, and she at first wouldn't show me, but then let me look at it after I got mad. It was a guy in a different city 9 hours away, where she used to live. One of the messages I saw said something like, if we had more time that night, your legs would have been open, and her reply was, I don't open my legs that easily, or something along those lines. She said she sends kiss emojis to her old guy friends and that she isn't flirting with them and that she is not going to stop. I've also noticed she's talking to a lot of her old guy friends, telling them about the divorce and how her husband was cheating on her is the reason she's getting a divorce. She has stated to me she's told several of them and how they've told her how stupid her husband is for cheating on her and can't believe he wouldn't want that beautiful body. 3. Last week, she told me she was having a Skype birthday party with family members in different countries. She said she would come see me at 9 or 9:30 p.m. I waited and didn't hear from her, called around midnight and did not get an answer. She ended up showing up at 1:54 a.m. and stated that the party went on longer than expected, and she had so much fun she didn't think to call or text me to let me know she was going to be late. I told her that I didn't believe that and had never heard of an online birthday party lasting 5 or 6 hours. She stated that people from her country party until they're exhausted and can't go anymore, and it's not like parties in the United States. I wanted to see proof, and she stated that she would never show me proof of anything going forward. I've definitely fallen in love with her and have developed an emotional connection. However, my gut tells me this isn't right. What should I do? TLDR. Began dating a beautiful, sweet, and innocent married woman who told me a believable story about how her husband doesn't want her or love her. I've fallen in love, but she's exhibited behavior, actions to make me wonder if I could ever really trust her.
OP, I have a few questions for you. Which part of this lying cheater is innocent exactly? Is this some sort of red flag competition? And what kind of idiot are you? Look, man, you should never, for even 1 second, consider getting together with someone that you've been dating for 3 months while they themselves are married. You damn donut, she's making you her simp. Have some self-respect, come on. And now for today's second story. My wife loves her best friend and wants him to join our relationship. Posted by Reddit user ThrowRA69754.
Throwaway account for obvious reasons. Long-time reader, first-time poster not sure what to do. As the title says, my wife wants to add her best friend to our relationship. I am 31 and wife 34. Her best friend is a 38-year-old male. We just moved to her home state, which I do not know very many people. My wife had introduced me to the family and friends she grew up with. Most of them are amazing. But when she introduced her best friend, I noticed a connection between them. They never dated in the past, but you could tell there were more than just friendly feelings. We have all hung out with each other and drank on a few occasions and all got along, just not so friendly looks between them every time we did. A few months go by and the wife started to get secretive with her phone, closes out of Snapchat when I came by her and changed her lock code. Now I was not trying to snoop. My phone was dead and I was using hers to call a friend of mine. Enough backstory. Well, last night she asked me if it was okay if she was shared. Confused by the question, I asked, what did you say? She repeated herself while kissing me. We have never done anything like that in our 8 years of being together. I told her I would have to think about it. I asked her if I were to share her. Did she have someone in mind? Then she said D, her best friend. I got jealous and angry, started to bombard her with questions, which she got quiet and didn't answer them. Most of them being if she wanted to be with him instead of me. Or did you want a threesome or a whole relationship? She didn't answer, which lead me to believe she wants more than just a hookup. That was last night. I left the house and turned off my phone. Drove around for 3 hours and eventually passed out in my car at a rest stop just out of town. Once I turned my phone back on, I had 32 missed calls and over 100 messages and Facebook Messenger messages. I haven't been home yet due to working today. I just don't know what to do. What should I do? Leave my wife or let her best friend be in our relationship?
OP, I want you to listen to this comment by Reddit user McKittenMan.
What you should not be doing is agreeing to let him join your relationship for the sake of satisfying your wife. That will ruin you if you're not into that sort of thing. You have zero obligation to go through with it. In a nutshell, what's happened is that your wife has been emotionally cheating on you. She developed strong enough feelings with this man to the point where she wants to act on her temptation. If she outright asked, "Hey, mind if I slept with this guy?" the obvious answer is going to be no. So, instead she needs to mask the idea of his threesome, open relationship to get what she wants. Hypothetically, if the three of you did, it's pretty clear that the only motive behind it is because she wants to have sex with him. This won't be about the two of you, it will be all about her and this man.
And now for today's final story. My wife confessed to cheating. We reconciled, but I'm not fully healed. Posted by Reddit user Divine Hughes.
Hey all, this is my first time posting here, so I'm a bit nervous. The TLDR is my wife cheated and confessed. We went to therapy and are in a better place, but I don't know how to completely move on. I'm sharing my story here because I'm hoping to find some support and advice from those who may have experienced something similar. 3 years ago, my world was turned upside down when my wife confessed to cheating on me. It was devastating, and at that moment, I felt like my life was falling apart. We have 2 beautiful kids, and at that moment, our relationship was not perfect, but I never thought that she would cheat. After a lot of soul-searching, therapy, and some open communication, we decided to give our marriage another chance. I can honestly say that we've come a long way since then. Our relationship has improved in so many ways, and we've built a stronger bond together. She is still a great mom. She shows me that she appreciates me, and I can honestly say our marriage is in a pretty good place. However, there's one thing that's been nagging at me and I don't know how to handle it. I can't deny that I still carry the pain and insecurity from that betrayal. I've forgiven her, but sometimes I find myself dwelling on the past, and it's affecting my ability to fully trust and be vulnerable with her. She cheated, then confessed just as COVID hit, and since then she has been able to work from home. This has been good for us, because she hates commuting and all of her co-workers are virtual for her. With all of that in mind, she recently got a promotion that will require some travel out of state. I am super happy that all of her hard work has paid off to allow her to advance her career. But there is still a part of me that worries that the major thing keeping her from cheating again is the fact that she is working from home. Has anyone been through something like this? How did you manage to truly move on and heal? I love my wife, and I believe she regrets her actions, but I'm struggling to fully let go of the past. I don't want it to hold us back or become a recurring issue in our relationship. I really want to trust her 100% again, but it seems so difficult. Please share any advice or insights you might have. Thanks in advance for your support.
OP, you donut. You chose to forgive a cheater. Whatever pain you're going through right now is your own damn fault. You don't deserve any of our sympathy. You want to fully heal and move on? Then you need to divorce her and go to therapy. Loser. Viewer support is the best way for me to remain independent and continue bringing you these daily videos, which will always be here on my channels for you to watch absolutely free. So please consider subscribing to me on Rumble and on YouTube. Both will be linked in the description box down below. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you even somewhat enjoyed today's story, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you really like it, consider subscribing to PattSun to never miss a future upload. Stay strong.